Alright, what time is it?
It's currently 5:36, and we are on the road right now to Metrocon. Where are we going?
Hell if I know.
Okay, let's do it.
Alright.
So right now we're on our way up to Tampa. I'm getting my nice, beautiful car, good bit of gas in it.
So
now,
what are we driving?
Well, let's see. Normally, the ideal con car is something reliable.
Right.
Good gas mileage.
Right.
Nice little sex appeal to it. And really awesome sound system.
Unfortunately, everything Charles has described is none of those. What are we driving, Charles?
Please, I really don't want to talk about my 1998 Volkswagen Jetta 3rd generation.
Our journey to Metrocon was not going to be an easy one. First, we needed to brave the storm.
Okay, we're doing this in the middle of a tropical storm.
Yeah, we decided, like most cons in Florida, for some reason, whenever a tropical storm or a hurricane's around, most likely a con is around at the same time. It's sort of a little tradition that I guess meteorologists like to play on us.
Yep.
So right now we got tropical storm Bonnie going right over us. Right now I feel like Bill Paxton, you know, in Twister.
Get in the car! Get in the car!
There were no twisters. The storm had cleared. We were tired, and we cracked open our first Red Bulls of the trip. But the endless road and the lack of music and entertainment increased our boredom. As Charles drove, I tried to pass the time by writing some jokes for my stand-up. The hunger sank in, and it became a very alarming situation.
There's a job in my head. I don't care. Honestly, I'm just hungry as frick. I'm tender as a mother's love, Old South barbecue, Old Weston Inn. Somebody wants attention.
Yeah,
I have a feeling we're gonna go ahead and pull in. It's like I just pulled out some nice loving meats. Would you like some?
I am actually concerned about doing that, man. I was playing Fallout the other day, and there's actually a town you go to where they actually eat human flesh. I just scared the hell out of you, didn't I?
Shut up.
Yeah.
My trust in the food world needs to be solid. I will not eat something I'm scared of.
I'm hungry, man, but I'm not gonna eat human flesh. If that's what you're thinking. We've been on the road for like 3 hours, like not even 3, like what, 2 and
3 hours,
2 hours,
2 Red Bulls.
not even 3 hours. I exaggerated on that. We've been on the road
something like 100 miles later.
We've been on the road for about an hour and a half, more than like maybe 2 hours, and we're already talking about eating human flesh.
I don't know how the hell we brought that up.
I don't know how we brought that up. I'm not gonna lie.
It's probably on film, so we'll find out later.
Yeah, I will review this footage and find out immensely. It concerns me dearly that we actually brought up eating human flesh.
A little bit.
What does that tell you?
We're hungry as fuck.
Yeah.
Angel.
Dude, I'm gonna start doing
What's your body fat?
He's all skin and bones, man. Unless you want his marrow.
Come here!
Oh, God.
Where's the McDonald's?
We had eventually found a McDonald's, and during a nice healthy breakfast, I was the victim of an internet meme.
We are somewhere in Lewiston, Florida. I am still surprised this place exists. I just got rickrolled. I just got rickrolled right now. This is the one thing I was not expecting. I swear I was not expecting that. Jesus. Now I know we're going to a convention. We get rickrolled at McDonald's in Lewiston, Florida.
We were back on the road, and this time it was my turn to drive. While driving, I learned something about Charles's car that alarmed me.
Alright. Your car actually handles fine if I keep the steering wheel sideways.
I know.
While driving on the longest stretch of this trip, boredom sank in again, and I learned something else about Charles's car.
Sorry for the camera shaking like mad right now. This guy's trying to shift.
By the way, this is probably the only automatic car I've ever driven that requires shifting of any kind.
Let it go. There you go. So right now, speaking of cars, we've been talking about, we've talked about our ideal con car and all that. And we just realized Batman's car is probably not the most ideal con car. Me and Angel were talking about this. We figured Batman's Batmobile probably gets 2 miles to the gallon. But apparently Aaron knows something a little more than we do. What do you got?
Well, from what I can gander, I mean, depends what kind of a Batmobile car you're talking about. You want to go Nolanverse?
Let's go Nolanverse.
Let's go Nolanverse. All right. First of all, logically, I don't think Batman would be zipping around Gotham in that car because, one, it's too damn noticeable. Yeah, it's a tank, but I'm pretty sure you'll notice a tank, anywhere.
Yeah.
So my logic would be, if I was Batman, I would park the car somewhere hidden and practically, parkour rooftop to rooftop, and sneak around, because you really can't sneak around with a tank.
True.
Also, the way I figure it, the way Batman's car probably works is, it probably does run on some kind of supercharged gasoline, the super premium kind of gas.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I figure out the engine works is it probably runs on 2 separate engines.
Really?
He probably needs jet fuel, as a separate component just for jumping.
So for that nice old thrust that he gets.
Yeah.
So basically you're saying Batman drives a Prius.
A really expensive gas-heavy Prius. It's a hybrid. It's a damn dangerous hybrid. It's a nice car. The fuel's just expensive. But then again, it's Bruce Wayne. He could afford it.
After another hour on the road, we learned something from the GPS, and something else about the car.
Apparently we have just realized, about 15 minutes ago, this has been technically the long route since we've been cheap and we've been avoiding the toll lanes.
Yeah.
So we are not going to do that anymore.
No, we're not gonna. We're gonna spend a little bit on the way back.
And we filled up only at near Angel's place.
This car has actually survived most of the brunt of this drive. I'm surprised it has not fallen apart with us in it.
And the gas light has finally turned on.
This is the first time it's turned on the entire trip.
After a 6-hour drive from Miami to Tampa, our journey was over. But our adventure at Metrocon was just about to begin.